now that we've gotten through Route 203, it's time to go into the Roark Gate. Now, as soon as you get in here, this hiker guy, he's going to see your Pokach, and he's going to give you HM06, which contains Rock Smash. Now, you could teach that to one of your Pokemon, but I highly recommend against it because it is a hidden machine, which means you can't get rid of that move unless you talk to the move deleter like way later in the game. And it's not really that strong later in the game. It's not even that strong right now, but I don't know. I just recommend not teaching it right now. Okay, this trainer here has a level 7 Starly in his team, and he also has a, I'm going to use a Quilla here. He also has a SHINX, and I know that SHINX doesn't have any electric type attacks right now, so that's why it's safe, don't worry. This picnicker here is going to celebrate getting through the cave by battling me. Not like it's a very big thing to celebrate getting through this very short cave, but nonetheless, she has a level 9 BIDOOF, which is, you know, moderately strong right now. It'll give good experience. Okay, this guy. I don't know if you remember him from Diamond and Pearl, but now he doesn't call you a noob anymore. He's a lot more kind and considerate. People don't look down on you like you're a total noob. So that's either meaning I'm not a total noob, or they just changed his dialogue and are like, we're too mean calling people noobs. Okay. Oh well, too bad they made him not funny at all anymore. Anyway, the gym leader is in the coal mine, like always. But, really quick, you can talk to this guy up in one of the buildings, and he'll give you a Great Ball. For no apparent reason other than your Pokemon's eyes are sparkling. That's just great. Let's see. Inside of this building here, you can talk to this girl, and she will trade you an Abra for your Machop. Now, I don't have a Machop, but you can catch them just up north on Route 207. So if you want an Abra, and you couldn't catch one earlier, I recommend that. They're pretty helpful. Talk to this guy, and he'll give you a Super Potion. He's over in the southeast corner of town. Anyway, inside the mine, here's a worker that's gonna take a break from his work because he brought his Pokemon, and he's gonna battle you. He's just got a Geodude, though, and you should see plenty of Geodudes while you're going through the coal mine. Good experience, though. Hey, there's the gym leader. How's it going? Okay, stand back and watch this. Yeah, smash that rock. Show him who's boss. Beat the gym leader first. That'd be me. Bye. See ya. Okay. Macho! Alright, one more trainer in here. Just a quick battle on his break. This guy's got 2 Pokemon. One of which is a Geodude, level 6. And the other, a Machop, level 8. Again, I recommend fighting them because they're a good experience for your gym. You're going to definitely want to have your Chimchar evolve into Monferno by the time you get to the gym. But as long as your Piplup knows Bubble or whatever, or Water Gun, and as long as your Turtwig knows Razor Leaf, you'll do just fine. Or you can always go catch a Psyduck inside of the Roark Gate. And that'll really help if you level it up a little bit so it learns Water Gun. Okay, so, Roark Gym. Here's the first trainer in the gym. You don't have to fight him, but you might as well. If you're having problems with either of these 2 gym dudes, you should really do some more training. Only those that want to win can challenge a Pokemon gym. Really. Okay, so make quick work of this Pokemon's Geodude and Onix. They're not too strong, but it's good practice. Anyway, we're about to fight the gym leader now, Roark. And you're definitely going to want to be a little bit powered up here. Make sure your Pokemon are fully healed before you go and fight him. And he is going to use a lot of Rock-type Pokemon. And now we got this really cool splash scene for all the gym leaders. They show some cool little portrait shot, and then do a little animation, do a little Roark disco or something. And then he will send out his Pokemon, the first of which is a level 12 Geodude. Now I'm just starting with my Starly just to give it experience. I'm not actually going to fight Geodude with it. I'm actually going to switch to my Turtwig, Marriland. Because I happen to know Geodude's attacks won't do that much damage. Of course, getting a critical hit wasn't really that nice. Oh well. I'll use Absorb this time to hopefully recover some of that hit points. And do damage at the same time. It's super effective! Now if you're using Piplup or Chimchar, this fight will be a little harder, I think. I think it's best with Turtwig. I might be wrong, but... if you had a Chimchar, it'd be Monferno if it was at the same level as my Turtwig. Okay, I'm gonna do the same thing with the SHINX as I did with the GEODUDE and let Aquila take some of that experience. Because I'm still trying to train her up. Okay, Marriland, finish the job. Alright, Stealth Rock. Now, once Roark's Pokemon uses Stealth Rock, and I believe the first two Pokemon on his team, Onix and GEODUDE, have Stealth Rock. Once he uses that, if you switch your Pokemon, it's going to take damage whenever new Pokemon switched out. So I'm not going to switch out for Aquila next time. But that's okay, because I really wasn't planning on it anyway, since Roark's last Pokemon is pretty tough. Now, he does use a potion if his Pokemon get pretty low in hit points, so just be mindful of that. If anything, you might almost rather him use that potion on Onix or GEODUDE, as opposed to his final Pokemon he sends out. Just because that one hits a little bit harder. Okay, Absorb is pretty helpful. One thing to consider is these guys do have a lot higher defense than they do special defense. So I believe that's why I used Absorb over Razor Leaf. Alright, last on his team is that CRANIDOS. And it's about the same as it was. Think you can take down the next Pokemon like you did earlier? So use the same sort of tactics as always, except be very careful because it has a lot of attack. Its headbutt hits pretty hard. So just be careful. Fortunately, it doesn't have any rock-type attacks, but it is rock-type, so your normal-type moves won't do a lot of damage to it. And I got pretty lucky there with a critical hit. Probably would have taken 2 hits otherwise, but oh well, I handled it just fine. Hopefully you'll be able to do the same. Anyway, you get a nice amount of money for beating him, and he'll also give you a whole bunch of other stuff. This is embarrassing. I went and lost to a trainer who didn't have a single gym badge. But hold on a second. You're the first gym leader. That should happen to you all the time. I'm just saying. Okay, anyway, you beat him and you get the Coal badge, and they can now, your Pokemon can now use Rock Smash out of battle, which is helpful. They'll also give you TM76, which contains Stealth Rock, and it's that move that he sometimes uses. I wouldn't recommend teaching it to your Pokemon right now, though. Anyway, as you try to leave the Orberg City, you're gonna bump into Barry. Or rather, he's gonna bump into you. He says you can't go on Route 207 right now because of the bicycle, or because you need a bicycle. Anyway, he runs off because he's weird. So make your way back through Orberg Gate, and you'll see a Looker there. And he's just as weird as always, but he tells you can get your Pal Pad in the basement now for all of your Wi-Fi needs. Anyway, he suggests you remain vigilant for shady grown-ups, because that's really important. Anyway, we'll continue this on the next episode.